Hi there, everyone. This is Troy from Home at Heart Care, and I've put together a little COVID-19 update video for today. And we're going to go through some questions that have been coming in to Home at Heart Care, and I hope to be able to give you a little bit more information as well as let you know what we're doing here to um, help do our part to keep the spread down of the virus, as well as how to continue to take care of Home at Heart clients really well. So first of all, I really appreciate everybody's calm response for as we deal with the challenges that have come up here over the last few days. There's been very few people that have been few of our Home at Heart caregivers or clients that have been really upset. Everyone seems like they're doing a great job continuing to do what needs to be done. Really appreciate that. Second of all, as you know, there's so much hype and in the media, and it's really important to keep updated on the information that's provided by their trusted medical organizations. That's, for the most part, the CDC and the Minnesota Department of Health are two organizations that both provide good information and can get you what you need. And this is the CDC website, cdc.gov, if you're looking for up-to-date information. And I'll pull that web page over here. So this is what the CDC website looks like. And if you want more information, then you can go here and just click here on learn more about COVID-19, and it takes you and gives you as much information as that you can know, and it's good trusted information. It also shows the cases in the US, and if you come here and click on Minnesota, then it will take you to the Minnesota Department of Health website, and you can get more information on the Minnesota Department of Health. So good stuff on those two websites. Be careful on others and make sure that the information agrees with the trusted medical information that's provided by these reputable sources. So that's really important. Don't panic and don't be over alarmed. There's common, we're using our best trying to figure out what we can do to be wise and sensible, and as well as stay safe. And so there's stay safe, wise, and sensible. Don't overreact. That fear never leads to anything positive. All right, next, refer to the letter that Home at Heart Care is sending out. This is coming out, it went out in the email just the other day, and as well, it looks something like this, 3 pages, and we will talk about this a little bit more, but this will give more information about what we're talking about here today, as well as some steps that each of us can do in being wise. And so we'll look at that a little bit more in a moment. All right, to get to some of the questions that have been coming into Home at Heart Care. First of all, should I keep working for my client? Answer, if you and your client are healthy, absolutely yes. Continue to work for your client. If you follow the guidelines provided by the trusted medical organizations, both the CDC and Minnesota Department of Health, you and your client are perfectly safe being together. Include your client as a part of your family circle. So you will be at home with your family, you go and be with your client, provide the cares, and then you go home and be with your family again. The trouble is if people are, when there's too much travel outside of our circle, that's what those organizations are warning against. So if your client's healthy, please, yes, go. If you and your client are both healthy, please go and continue to serve your client as you have been so faithfully. Your client is counting on you not just to meet their physical needs, but their emotional needs during a really stressful time. There's a lot of changes going on, and this can bring a lot of stress. And so you're being there, fulfilling your responsibilities will be a great blessing to them. And they're going to really, really appreciate how you're there faithfully continuing to serve. If you and your client are sick, or your client doesn't want you to be working in their home, let your supervisor know. That way we can continue to make a plan for caring for their needs, or maybe there's a backup plan that they have in place. But communicate to your supervisor if you're not able to be working for your client. Next question. We talk in the video or in this letter about cold symptoms. If a person is experiencing cold symptoms, to refrain. I believe that's here on the first page here. Yes, we're sending home anyone who has cold symptoms. This applies to office staff and caregivers. So cold symptoms, I'm pulling up information here from the CDC, information provided by CDC, and it talks about the difference in this video or this screen here about the difference between a cold and a flu and some of the signs of a cold and a flu here. So the signs of a cold, right from the CDC website, is fever, aches, chills, fatigue, and weakness, sneezing, chest discomfort, and coughing, stuffy noses, sore throat, and a headache. So that's coming right from the CDC website. If you want more information on this, I put the link right here. You can follow this link, or I don't think you can follow it. You have to type it into the address bar, and you can get more information about cold symptoms. If you're experiencing those symptoms, let your supervisor know, let your client know, and stay home. Get everyone better as soon as possible. Take care of yourself and practice what it takes to be healthy and spend time focusing on how to get better so that you can get back working with your client, get back to normal life. All right, next up, will my supervisor be coming to visit me and my client? The letter that was sent out explains that at this time, the supervisors will not be coming to visit caregivers or clients, that their visits will be conducted by telephone for the next short while until we get more information down the road. So make sure the office has your updated phone numbers, because this will be important for the caregiver, or for the supervisors rather, to be in touch with both you as a caregiver and with the client. So no visits no face-to-face visits over the next few weeks, but phones still work, and we'll continue to try to be in touch with everybody as much as possible. Let us know if you got any questions. Give us a call or send us an email. Next up, what if I cannot fax my timesheets because the business I fax from is closed? There's a few different options here. Home at Heart Care has a box outside that timesheets can be slipped into. So you can swing by and visit the office to drop off those timesheets outside. Mail in your timesheets, mail still works, and sign up for e-time cards. That is another option that will be helpful in being able to get your time into the office. Now, on the Home at Heart Care website, I'll pull it up here, if you go to resources down to e-time cards, and this gives information about how to sign up for e-time cards. So if you'd like to do that, that is how you sign up for e-time cards. And that's another option for getting your time to Home at Heart Care, to the office. All right, next up. Will I be able to visit the office during this time? As of right now, the plan is beginning on Monday, March 23rd, the office will be open only for appointments. And so for people coming in and dropping by to drop off timesheets or ask questions, the office will be closed for those. You must call ahead of time to set up an appointment or to have your questions answered, and then find another way to get your time sent in. The office will be open to pick up paychecks March 26th. And this will be the last paycheck pickup day until further notice. If something changes, we will let everybody know as soon as possible. Okay, next up here, can I get some gloves and masks? For gloves, yes, Home at Heart Care has a supply of gloves, and we, according to the letter that's sent out, we ask our client or caregivers to use gloves while they're working for their clients. For masks, no, Home at Heart Care does not have a supply of masks, and you will need to provide your own mask if you're going to use a mask while providing care. Next up, what else can you do? Follow the instructions on the letter. So I was going to pull that letter up here one more time. And on the third page, it gives more information. Make sure you review this letter, and we'll look at the website in a moment on how to get a copy if you didn't receive one in the mail. So it talks about supporting the school's decision, or maintaining 6 feet, not touching your face, and then going through and not to congregate. And right now, the safest place is at home or when you're with your client in their home. And then canceling some of the events that you had. So you can review this. It gives more information about what you can do to help out. And last up here, if you need more information, come to the Home at Heart Care website and contact the office if you have any more questions. Home at Heart website is here. Right here is the coronavirus information. If you click on that box, it pulls up some helpful links that are provided here. First of all, Bruce's letter is the one that we were just looking at. If you click this, it'll download a copy of the letter. And then these links shows the president's coronavirus guidelines, the CDC website, Minnesota Department of Health. And then if you need more information about Minnesota unemployment insurance and the COVID-19 changes, and then also an email letter is here for downloading as well. So there is information on the Home at Heart Care website. Please refer to that if you would like to get more information. And then, like I said, if there's any more information that you need, call the office. And first and foremost of all, thank you so much for continuing to take care of Home at Heart Care's clients, and let us know if there's anything that we can do to support you as a caregiver better at this time. Thanks again for going through this with me here and being informed. Let us know if there's any more questions, and if there are, maybe we can put another video together. We'll see how it goes. There's bound to be some changes that are coming, and we'll keep you updated as quickly as we possibly can. Thanks so much, and have a great afternoon.